Hello, my name is Amber the Wolf, and we're back. We're playing Between Two Worlds. It has been a while I have played this because I was recording on my phone, but I'm back to playing this. So where we left off is over here, and we're supposed to go to Luciano's house. And we're about to meet Luciano. It's about damn time. Lo siento, fratellino, but we had to finish up the tour. So I suppose you wanted to know about the domes, right? See, Flavia and Coral wouldn't tell me. Che, whatever. Fine. Here's the deal. Here's the deal. If you're going to be here for a while, there's a few major things you need to know about this world, so you don't fuck up and die. But I'm immortal, right? Yes, and so we are, and so are we. I'm messing up. As you know, a nation is immortal as long as their people and land still exist and recognize the nation as their own. We cannot truly die or be killed by anything that doesn't affect our lands or people directly. See, however, if you are injured badly enough, you will die. You won't stay dead, but you will die. See, I also know that you die, but you come back because your country still lives. Yes and no. You also come back because your Tupi still lives. We're each two sides of the same coin. One side cannot survive without the other. It's nature's way of fixing the balance. If one dies, the other unconsciously uses some of his or her life force to bring the other back. But I never knew this. So what about Prussia? Who? Klaus. His Tupi is still a nation. That's why he's still immortal to an extent. It's why he doesn't age. However, if your Prussia were to die, Klaus wouldn't be able to share his life force with him and bring him back. But why not? Because Klaus is still a nation, as such Gilbert, who now has a human body, wouldn't be able to handle Klaus' life force. He will die. Likely the body will disintegrate from the stress. And so what will happen to Klaus? One side of the coin cannot exist with the other one. If one side disappears and cannot return, then the remaining side must disappear also. So Klaus will die, yes. But you got me off topic. I can't believe you One Piece didn't even know this much. No wonder you think so little of us. But my despise. Anyway, about our world. Unlike in your world, our entire planet seems to be against our very existence. The air is highly acidic, so our people live in domes with air purified so that they can breathe. The air will kill a normal human in less than 30 minutes. We also had numerous monsters and creatures that roam this earth, feeding on the flesh of human and animal alike. Among them is a creature that we call the contaminated. Contaminated? Yes, they breed, of course, but a terrifying way of them to reproduce is to bite a human. Bite a human? They have special toxin in the venom in their mouths that, when in the body of a human, will turn them. Turn? Ugh, do I have to spell it out for you? My despise. The bitten human will 3 weeks afterward turn into contaminated. What? Shut up and listen. See, the process takes about 3 weeks, but the symptom only shows up during the last 3 days. Usually, the infected person is already back in the dome by this point. They typically don't realize they have been bitten because of the contaminated have a special toxin that numbs the pain. It also increases healing, so the wounds will heal up and scar over in under an hour. If you don't see it happen, you're pretty much screwed. Lucky for you, nations are immune to the venom. Once they turn, they'll lose their minds, leaving out the instinct they hunt in groups and are quite clever. Fucking annoying is what it is. They are a pain in the ass to deal with. Yes, I agree with you. There. They have long, sharp claws and fangs, thick, grayish skin, and can run much faster on 4 legs than 2. They are excellent climbers and quite fast. And a lot of them tails support deadly sight like blades capable of temporarily killing a nation. But that sounds scary, wimp. But you wouldn't last a minute with one. No one's stupid enough to take you up on that, Kuro. But so the domes keep out the air and the monsters? Yep, that's right, but sometimes the monster will get too close to the outer wall to comfort, and the people ask us their nation to deal with them, since we can't leave the domes. But you mean the people know about us? Yeah, well, it works better in this way. They know about the One Piece too. They do, but why? We have worked so hard to keep it a secret. If people knew they'd try to use us and take over our nation, not that it worked. Che, weren't you listening? Fucking. Okay. So here's the situation. I'll explain it in a way that you might understand. I'm not stupid. Each of us has a nation that is encompassing the dome. Each dome has underground tunnels that connect one dome to another. There's one central dome that connects to nearly all other domes. This is known simply as a central dome and belongs to all nations equally. Humans cannot leave their domes without proper equipment, and even then they're likely to die, fucking weaklings. But the tunnels are safe passage for them. We have reinforced them with the strongest materials in our world to keep out any of and all unwanted monsters. There are also underground bunkers for emergencies, so we can evacuate people quickly if needed. Each nation has its own network. a web of sorts. Each network has a central dome in its own, which acts like a nation's capital. Each network is one nation. So there's the network of Japan, the network Italy, the network of Germany, and so on. Each capital connects to the central dome, and this is where the meeting building is located. Where I appear, right? Yes. Anyways, each network or country is ruled by its personification. For example, I am the ruler of my own nation and my own boss, as are Luciano and Lutz. What? Is that possible? To be your own boss, to have control over your own life? Yes, the people accept what we are and look to us for protection and guidance. Seeing that we are immortal, they never have to worry about elections and such. Amazing! I wish I could rule myself. Yeah, well, it only works for us because there's no need to fight wars and whatnot. We just need to protect our people from the monsters of our world. I see, so you guys travel outside the domes. Doesn't the acidic air hurt you too? Didn't you hear they said that they're not affected to them, since they are a nation as well? Nope, we all develop an immunity to it. We still prefer the fresh, purified air of the domes. Obviously, it won't die from acidic air. Of course, we have developed this immunity over time. You, for example, will probably die from exposure after too long. Yeah, so you better not leave the safety of the domes anytime soon. But why would I do that actually? Why would you guys need to leave the domes at all? Sometimes the people need herbs or special plants or material that only grow or prosper in the acidic air outside the domes. When humans go outside the domes, they wear special suits and masks to protect themselves from the air. Unfortunately, this also makes them much slower. They can usually manage themselves against most monsters, but the contaminated are a different story. Yeah, whenever they run into them or the damn things try to break into a dome, we have to come running to the rescue. We can't afford to lose any more people, you see. Our population is already much lower than yours. We have maybe a few thousand or 10,000 per nation. A few 100,000 for the larger network like myself in Japan. That's it? How can any nation survive with so few people? Because we have to, simple as that. So now you understand, right? Why we tell our people why we're so prone to violence? Yes, I do. I'd like to know if there's anything I could do to help. You? Help with that making food? Ha! Well, we could teach him to fight, huh? Fairly fight? Yeah, right. This is my Wampy. I know him. He never gonna learn to fight like us. I'll try. Wait. I was just kidding to think he actually took it seriously. Please, teach me how to fight. No offense, but we don't need your help. That may be, but I need it. I'm sick and tired of all things the other nation call me. Hetzari, coward, weakling, I'm tired of it. So I'm gonna leave this here so this is December the Wolf saying bye.